Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Man to Man. So last episode we discussed our marathon journeys, predominantly, the training side, and we wanted to dive more into nutrition because our journeys included two things essentially, so training and nutrition. So we thought dive more into the nutrition side of things. So just to kick it off. What we wanted to really discuss was how, because we were training more, but we were eating the same, we were actually under eating, so we weren't fueling as much. And I kind of noticed this in week 2 or 3 where I was on my tempo runs, my interval runs, and I was just getting gassed out quicker and quicker because I used to do 2 interval runs in a week. So the first interval run was all right, and then the second interval run, like 2-3 days later, I gassed out way too quickly. So the importance of having a good nutritional what do you call it profile or diet, when you're training for your marathon is of the utmost importance.
You know when you were under eating, bro, like because you brought that up. Do you reckon it was because how people go, eating before a run or eating light before a run is actually way easier? So yes, you pack on more carbs, right, throughout the day and whatnot. Yeah, where possible. Yeah, right. Because at the end of the day, eating is pretty freaking hard. Like eating constantly and whatnot.
Well, I mean, eating is pretty easy, but eating correctly and at the right pace, the right time.
Well, there you go.
And with the right nutritional profiles is very
hard. So when you say under eating, do you reckon you fell into that trap a little bit, where it's like, let me not eat right before a run, or let me manage my intake so I don't get stitches, or I don't feel groggy, so I don't feel heavy, and I don't feel all that?
No, I think mostly for me it was because I was eating the same amount, but I was training a lot more. So essentially, my body, it felt like I was under eating. You know what I mean? Like, because my training output was higher. So
you weren't getting enough fuel, bro?
Yeah, I wasn't getting enough fuel. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Because I felt kind of the same way as well. Yeah. But then you realized a little bit earlier as well. Because going back to macros, obviously the one thing I always heard was well, if you're training for a marathon, just go go real hard on carbs. Yeah. Right. Go real hard on carbs. Yeah. You only need that. But at the same time, bro. So I stupidly basically cut all protein out. Yeah. I mean, I want to say all protein, but I cut a bulk of my protein out. Yeah. Right. And at the end of the day, protein is for recovery, right? Yeah. And when you're running and whatnot, you're exerting your muscles, so you still need protein. Yeah. Right. Sure, you drop it down a little bit because obviously most of your energy is coming in from your carbs and whatnot. Yeah. But you still need that protein and their sleep and whatnot just to recover. And we're not always on go mode. Yeah. When we're running, so the fuel I was getting
was not enough compared to what you needed,
and it wasn't the right fuel as well, bro.
Yeah, because you were not having as much protein.
I was not having as much protein.
Well, why did you do that though?
Under eating?
No. Why did you cut out
protein?
Why?
Well, for multiple reasons. One, on your long runs, right? Bro, I don't know what it is with protein, bro, but it's if I eat protein, my gut starts. My bowel movements are a little bit more frequent. Let's just put it that way. You know what I mean?
When you eat more protein.
Yeah, when my diet is protein rich.
That's understandable. I think that
my bowel movements are way more bowel movements. Just, everyone should know what that means.
More frequent.
They're more frequent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're more frequent and they're more aggressive. If I want to put it that way. So I cut protein out for that reason, and on top of that,
I can't believe you cut protein out.
When I say cut, it was way less. So if I was if I'm going to the gym normally, it'd be an X amount, and this was X divided by 2. You know what I mean? It was X divided by 3, or even maybe X divided by whatever.
Do you feel like if you had retained the same amount of protein in your diet, you would have done a little bit better in the
100%? I feel like I wouldn't have got injured,
recovery and stuff.
I feel like I wouldn't have got injured
if you had more protein.
I think so. This is the hold up. We're not clinical researchers, right? So don't take our word for gospel. But I mean, my injury was a sprain, right? And I guess sprains are more muscle than ligament.
Well, it depends. Yeah.
Right? So I feel like if I had more recovery, because we were going hard on this, we condensed our protein. We condensed our running program in a very short space of time, right?
No, I don't think we condensed it. I think we just started off with a short period of time. So we tried to. It's not like we had,
half a year, a month.
Yeah, it's not like we had 6 months and then we only started in 12 weeks. No, we just made it a regimen, for that 12 weeks of time. You know what I mean?
Because bro, when I was running, right?
Yeah.
In the marathon, people were telling me, oh, I've been training for like 6 months or a year, or like I've been doing 3 months training or 4 months or whatever, right? Like a lot higher than ours. I was like, damn, I don't want to tell them how much I'm doing because it's gonna sound like I'm stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I trained for the same amount of time. I met a guy when I was running at the start who was running the same pace. He was like, oh yeah, I've been training for a year now. This is my first marathon. I'm gonna go for like this amount of time. Like that's the time I'm hoping for as well. And I've only trained for like 8 weeks in total, bro. I was like, god damn.
But yeah, if you guys are training for your marathon, please don't cut out protein. You need it for your recovery. As we get the prime example of this guy right here.
Yeah, I'm like,
and don't undereat. So, I would say depending on how much you're running. For me, I was doing like 80 k's a week of running, close to 80 k's a week of running, and I would say increase your meal plan by 1.2 times what you normally eat, or 1.5 times what you normally eat.
Yeah, and if you're like me and you're worried about your bowel movements on a long run,
just eat afterwards.
Yeah, just get your body ready. Yeah, because I fell into that trap, bro, of under eating.
Yeah,
I didn't eat as much just before runs.
Yeah,
for that sole reason. I'm like, damn, if I have to like take a dump when I'm running, bro, that's it. That's game over, bro. That's it. I'm not finishing it all. So that's one of the reasons I underate.
Lucky you. So you didn't eat anything before the marathon, eh? Oh no, you did.
You saw how much I ate before the marathon, bro.
Yeah.
We didn't have. Yeah, I had 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah.
And that's about it. We had no gels. I think you didn't have a gel as well.
I didn't
have a gel.
Yeah.
Like if I'm out in the sun for 5 hours, bro, I didn't have a single gel.
For me, like it's just I'm all about clean energy, and like gels just don't. Like
bro,
it's just sugar. You know what I mean? It's just literally sugar.
That's why I didn't have it, bro.
Yeah.
Because there were so many stories I heard, oh yeah, I shot myself in the marathon, or I pissed myself in the marathon. I'm like, bro, I don't want that to happen to me. Imagine
you take like a gel and then you're fine, and you take another one and just like boom.
And people like, it's just like, you gotta. We also didn't do gel training as well. It goes straight down, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Just like you just comes out straight away. We didn't do gel training, bro. Did you do gel training?
Gel training. Like my mate Ed was like, oh yeah. Definitely do some gel training. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then a week before the thing, I was like, should I even take gels? I haven't done any training, so I was like, fuck it. I took 2 gels with me, but I didn't use them during the marathon. Yeah, I just didn't see any point because I had enough energy. Like I fueled myself well during that morning. Like what did we have? Carbs are very important. Primary source of energy when you're running, essentially. So before the marathon, I had 2 bagels. So the marathon was at 7? 7.
The marathon was at 6. The half one was at 7.
Yeah, so I did the half. It was at 7, and at 4 o'clock I had 2 bagels with avocado and I think it was just 2 avocado bagels. You
also had those bagels while driving, though.
Yeah. Because we started driving. We started driving to the city at like 4:30.
Who drove? It was you. You drove and ate at the same time, man.
Yeah.
Why didn't I drive?
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like it would be maybe easier if I just had driven it.
No clue.
Because we took my car as well, like.
Yeah. It was your car.
Buzzy, now that I think about it, right?
Yeah.
We obviously did not plan this very well.
No. I mean, it was planned well, but I don't think it matters who drove and who didn't. Because I thought you were going to eat as well. I think you were eating in the car as well.
No, I had 2 toasts and I was like, bounce, let's go.
What did you have for toast?
Just butter. Toast? Bread and butter, right? There was that one time I had bread and peanut butter.
Yeah.
On my long run, and bro, it was...
too much.
It was...
Because you have to train your body to do that before runs.
That's the other thing with nutrition, bro. Whatever you're eating and you're running, do not change it.
Yeah, when it comes
do
to the
not
marathon,
change it, bro.
Stick to a regimen, dude.
Right?
Do not change it.
Don't switch that up like 8 weeks in or whatever, right? Like, a couple weeks before the program.
Or like if you are gonna switch it, make sure you have enough time for your body to get used to it. At least 2 months. I would say 2 months is a good time for your body to get used
accustomed to it and everything.
Yeah, to the type of fuel that you're going to be using during the marathon day as well.
Yeah, that's why I was so like
race day.
I was so, what's that word, bro? So skeptical about trying new things, bro.
Yeah.
Remember, like you came out. Obviously, this one was pretty good. Remember, you came out with the beetroot powder.
Yeah.
It was basically our source of electrolytes, right?
Not really. It's more for as a nitrate.
Explain that right real quick then. Explain that.
So nitrates, I'm going to have to do it. I haven't done any research on this. Oh, actually I have. So nitrates, I think they increase the amount of oxygen that your red blood cells can handle. Or, no, sorry. So they dilate the vessels.
So you can have more blood circulating.
Yeah, so blood, more blood or faster rate of blood circulation around the body.
And electrolytes do...
So electrolytes just meant to
replenish the sweat.
The fluid that you lose.
Okay, so because so coming back to that, so he put us on beetroot powder, right? And I was so skeptical to try it because like, damn, why am I just adding this to my diet? You know, I'm only like 3 or 4 weeks away from this marathon.
Yeah.
Or 2 or 3. I don't know how much I was.
Yeah. See, I started having beetroot powder before that. I was having beetroot powder as like a normal day thing for me.
Oh, so you already accustomed to that part?
Yeah. So I usually have beetroot powder with coconut water.
You also put me on coconut water as well?
Coconut water is the best thing ever, man. I'm telling you, because natural electrolytes, natural sugars.
And do you reckon your nutrition was changed and the marathon, you've kind of carried that over as well into day-to-day life?
Yeah, 100%. I think I'm eating a lot healthier. I feel better in the mornings, less brain fog. But that's probably partly because I have a set routine now. Like, you know, I have a set bedtime.
Was this also the time you cut out pork from your diet as well?
Yeah. I cut out a decent amount of red meat from my diet.
Is that?
I think it's just a personal preference.
So that wasn't strictly for the marathon?
No, it wasn't for the marathon. No. It was just personal preference. I just didn't want to eat pig anymore. Like, if you think about it, all they're doing is they're eating, you know,
gunk
shit. Essentially, they eat their own shit, so they have a lot of parasites inside them. And then obviously, you know, you're cooking it at high temperatures, but like still, I just like I couldn't eat something that eats its own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that those are nutrients that go into its skin, right? And that's what we eat. We basically eat their muscles and skin and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, bro, since you brought that up and I cut out pork from my diet, I'm not gonna lie, you Muslims must be onto something, bro.
Yeah.
I felt way better, bro.
Do you reckon?
100%, bro.
No, what about it? Do you feel better?
I felt lighter, right?
Like on a daily basis.
On a daily basis, bro. Because so we get free lunches at work.
Yeah.
Right, and usually like 2 out of the 5 days, it's some sort of pork, right? It'll be a scotch or whatever, bacon and
scotch is
pork scotch.
Scotch is beef.
Pork scotch.
Huh?
Pork scotch.
Pork scotch.
Yeah, pork scotch, like a little fillet.
Oh, I've never had a pork scotch, eh?
Yeah, well, we don't really eat much pork anyway.
Yeah.
But it was some sort of roast pork, roast pork ham or some shit like it was like that, shaved ham and whatnot.
Yeah.
And when I stopped ordering that, honest to God, I felt like my day went a little bit better. Right? Maybe it's a placebo effect.
No, I think it is. But I felt a lot better after getting rid of pork.
Well, your skin felt better and everything as well.
Skin felt better. You know, this
worked for us, by the way.
Yeah. Brain fog, lethargy, my sleep's better, my bowel movements are better. Just all in all,
everything comes down to bowel movements. Eh?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, your gut is your stomach and your gut, your digestive system is actually breaking down those nutrients that you need. So if it's not doing its full potential, it's not doing its job to its full potential, then your body is not receiving, anywhere in your body is not receiving the right amount of nutrients or the right type of nutrients, Yeah. So carbs, sorry, we just went off topic. So carbs are a very big thing. So, at first we feared carbs because, obviously carbs make you fat, stigma, but very good fuel source, very good energy source.
And we were also, because we were gym goers, right?
Yeah.
If you can't already tell, we're massive.
Not really.
We're huge, bro. We're huge. It's all about our perspective. So we were gym goers, right? And then obviously as a gym goer, you're like, oh, you gotta cut out carbs.
That was also one hard thing for me.
Cutting out carbs?
No,
sorry, putting on carbs.
Putting on carbs, and also not not lifting weights as much.
Oh, did you hold up?
Yeah, because I cut down my strength training.
Oh, so you don't keep with your strength training?
Nah, I think I did like 1 or 2 days of strength training instead of doing like 3 or 4.
Oh, dude, that's where I fucked up as well, I reckon, because I still kept it the same.
Because yeah, I guess you're more prone to injury if you're,
So it could also be that is the reason I got injured.
Maybe. I'm not.
But I don't really work out legs like that.
But to be honest, I think you were.
I don't really.
I think you just sprained your ankle and then you just kept running. That's probably what.
Yeah, but what led up to the initial sprain? You know what I mean?
You ran. You ran too fast?
It happened out of nowhere. It wasn't like, so my sprain didn't happen because I was running and I fell or I tripped or I did this or whatever.
Yeah.
I was running on a treadmill.
Yeah.
I finished the treadmill run. I got home.
And then just...
No, I did. I fell, bro. I fell. I don't know what I'm talking about. I fell out the car, bro.
You fell out of the car?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I lied,
like
bro.
Wolf of Wall Street. Like
no. I fell into a ditch. Remember I told you this story, bro? I fell into a ditch, bro. I opened the door and I had parked next to a pothole.
Oh, no.
And that's when I rolled my thing in, so that's how I rolled it. Dude, I've actually fully cut that.
But that's not really your fault.
Yeah, but the reason I say that is because I've rolled my ankles before, right? Like that movement that I had when I fell into that pothole, when I opened my car, got out the driver's seat, fell into that pothole. Also terrible awareness by me when I was reversing to this parking spot.
Well, I mean, technically, if it's dark at night, you don't really see much.
Yeah, true. And it was winter time. But like I rolled my ankle. That I've gone through that motion multiple times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just seemed weird that all of a sudden this has led to now a sprain, which is like stopping me from doing day to day, like walking and running and whatnot. So like, was that because that I was continuing to strength train while I was also running? Or
and then I think it was
on top of that, my nutrition was just terrible.
I think it was a combination of factors. You're strength training too much, maybe pushing yourself too hard when you're running. Your protein intake wasn't high enough. You probably weren't resting much. It's just a combination of factors. And I don't think it's one thing that led to it. It's a combination of factors. Yeah. I mean, protein is super, super vital for recovery, because you're breaking down a lot of, especially if you're doing strength training at the same, intensity as you were before, you're also breaking down your muscle fibers. And if you're not getting as much protein, your body's not rebuilding that muscle fiber or strengthening it, essentially. So you have weaker muscle fibers and you're also training harder. More grounds for injury, I guess.
When going back to that training, right? Did you do a lot more leg strength exercise, or was it mostly just mobility?
I did do legs and mobility, but it was different types of legs. I was doing like adductors. I was training my adductors, flexors, my glutes.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? Is a tibia?
Tibia, one of them. Tibiofibula.
Tibialis. Oh, where is? Let me just research this.
The one that connects to your knee bone?
No, muscle in front of the shin, bro.
Oh, did you do that?
Tibialis anterior.
But did you do that so you didn't get shin splints?
Yep. I did that so I didn't get shin splints.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
And also calf. What do you call it?
Calf raises.
I did a lot of calf raises. Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna be honest, bro. The whole time people are like, "Oh, you're gonna get shin splints. You're gonna get shin splints." Gee, to this day I don't know what shin splints are.
Maybe you just have good like tibialis.
Bro, you've seen my legs, bro.
What? Which legs?
There you go. There's your answer right there, right? But I'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna get shin splints." The only discomfort I would ever get from running was my hips, my hip flexors. That was the only thing.
You did a lot of stretching, eh?
I did, bro, but like, dude, so I did a lot of stretching, right? But this is why I was so concerned, right, with the protein and whatnot.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, like everyone that I talked to who was doing the marathon, they're like, oh, do a lot of mobility exercises and whatnot. And so I was like, okay, let me really do mobility exercise on my hips, right? Because that's the only part that was struggling. And that's the reason I asked about this protein thing as well, is because I was on like Instagram, right? And they would like, I went through this in the last episode as well. I was on Instagram and there was a lot of like like a lot of videos about how to train your hip flexors so they don't hurt in running and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it was like, you actually have to strengthen them as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Makes sense.
And if you're strengthening them, bro, guess what you need, bro?
What?
Goddamn protein, bro.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn. So I did all this.
Without the adequate protein intake.
Yeah, because like, oh, okay, you stretch it, you'll lose discomfort for the night. You'll be able to go to sleep.
Yeah,
you'll wake up, you'll run again, and it's gone. And I doubt that. I dealt with that on like the daily, bro. No,
actually, we'll leave this question to the end. How important do you think supplements are? Like, what did you supplement yourself with?
Why?
Instead of like, I know we both eat a lot of whole foods. I mean, our diets change, but
that changed a lot. I was after the marathon. That's when I started eating whole foods, because I started to realize how much this affects.
What about supplements? Like, what supplements did you take?
Just
nitrates.
What was that? Do you remember I started taking vitamins and whatnot?
Yeah, the B complex.
Yeah, the B complex and whatnot.
Yeah, B complex is great because a lot of Indian people, the genetic expression for the gene that utilizes the B vitamins is very
lacking.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't think it's not the gene expression. My bad. Completely. Let's cut that out. It's the actual, because Indians don't have a decent amount of red meat in their diet.
Yeah, true.
The B vitamins.
But wait, we do that.
No, we don't have that much red meat, bro. We eat a lot of chicken. We eat a lot of, that's the predominant meat, and we eat
chicken and lamb, bro. Chicken and lamb is predominant.
How often do you eat lamb, bro?
Oh, that's a great point.
It's not like you eat it every week, or like you don't eat it like every 2 days.
Yeah, we eat chicken. You say you eat chicken every 2 days, right? Easily. Yeah. And then like it's funny
I eat chicken like most days.
Remember when we were in school, they'd be like, oh, beef plus lamb. Remember the those ads though? Beef plus lamb is what creates healthy children and whatnot.
Yeah.
Not once did we pay attention to that, I guess, bro.
To be honest, yeah. I mean, it's not like we're lacking in protein, but we do get B vitamins from a different variety of sources, but not the healthy amount.
For those of us who don't know exactly what B vitamin does, could you elaborate?
Bro, B vitamins is used for like a lot of things, eh?
You told me to.
I'm going to elaborate on. It's a water soluble vitamin.
Okay, calm down, Mr. Pharmacist. Just tell us give us layman terms, bro.
I mean, okay, so it's used in stress. It's used in stress responses. It's used in energy production. That's unless you want me to like completely.
That's the reason. So
just B vitamins, that'll take me like a whole episode.
That's the reason he told me. You told me, right? Because remember, I was like, I don't really take vitamins and whatnot. I don't take any supplements. Yeah. Try B vitamins.
A lot of people are B vitamin deficient. So I recommend a lot of B. It depends on what their diet is. Then I can kind of like see which B vitamin they need. But yeah, I recommend a lot of B vitamins, B complexes to especially Indian people or vegetarian people in general.
Oh yeah, because they don't have meat in their diets.
B vitamins. How important did you think electrolytes were before you started training for the marathon, and then during, and then after?
Bro, honestly, because I don't really sweat that much. Like, okay, hold up. Because I never... before the marathon, right? Yeah. When I went to the gym, I wouldn't really sweat that much. There's only a couple places where I sweat, and those were always prominent.
When it's not under the fan. When I'm working out.
Yeah, when it's not under the fan, right? But running was the only thing that would make me sweat no matter what. Yeah. So as soon as I started running...
Yeah, because if you think about it, bro, it's your heart's doing a lot more work.
Yeah, because like when you're at the gym,
pumping more blood, and then all the waste from your blood is going to your peripherals and your skin, and that waste has to come out somehow. You know what I mean?
But like, you know how you see people at the gym, right, and they're sweating buckets, bro.
Yeah, I think
this many buckets, bro. And like, it makes me think, like, am I not pushing myself hard enough?
No. It's the amount. So I think it's proportionate to the amount of muscle you have. So people who have more muscle sweat more.
That's great. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep tonight, bro. God damn, what the hell?
I don't sweat that much either.
No, cause like even like skinny people, bro. They like I be to the gym and they sweat like buckets, bro. And I'm like, yo, am I not pushing myself hard enough?
No, I mean,
like,
it could be that you're not pushing
bro.
yourself hard enough.
But I'd be going to failure, gym. I'm like, yo, I can't do this.
But remember, I said you think your mental failure is here, your physical failure is here, but your brain actually knows it's all the way up here.
So your brain stops you from getting to that point.
It stops you from burning yourself out, but also like technically, if you need that muscle growth, you need to really push yourself to the limit, to the point where you can't. Like, let's say if you were doing bicep curl, just keep doing it until your
body just tells you no.
Yeah, until your bodies are just like, nah, man, no more, please. I want to go home and rest. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sorry, what was your question before you got to electrolytes, right?
Electrolytes and hydration.
Okay.
We've always been well hydrated, gentlemen.
Yeah, oh, dude, my hydration has decreased. I remember in high school.
Yeah.
It was like, so we had period blocks, which was like 2, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It was like 1.5 liters, 1.5 liters, 1.5 liters.
Yeah, because you can fill your water bottle up in the breaks as well.
Yeah. So that was literally you got to drink a liter of water in 2 classes.
Yeah.
A liter of water in the next 2, and then a liter in 3, and it's 4.5 liters, and you're good, right? But going back to the running thing, bro. When I started running, obviously you get tired, right?
Yeah.
That's when I really figured out that a lot of it was hydration, bro.
Yeah. Timing is also key as well in terms of like electrolytes.
What do you mean?
Like I would have it before my runs as well. Like the first thing I do when I get up in the morning is have a glass of warm water with
when you were running
lemon juice. Yeah, like in general, bro. In general, lemon juice and like a pinch of Himalayan salt, some sort of salt. Get some electrolytes, I mean, you can get like those electrolyte sachets, but if I'm an advocate of like whole food, why the fuck am I drinking electrolyte sachets?
We still took those though.
Do we?
Electrolyte sachets. I remember the ones that those Go Active ones we would take before our runs.
Which
ones? When we would run together, they were the little 3-pack sachets, bro.
Oh, the VitaFresh. Yeah, the VitaSport.
Yeah,
VitaSport. Yeah, we did actually. Yeah, we did. Yeah, because we definitely needed it. And then after the run, we would have coconut water. At least after my.
I'm pretty sure you did. I at that point probably didn't. So that was before the run.
Goddamn fly.
During the run, I stopped at every single station, bro.
Yeah.
Literally every single station. What?
Flies, bro.
They just do this when they land on you, bro. It's like, what are you scheming at?
Some of the fucking people that you see on Instagram.
It's like, what are you scheming, bro? I'll beat your ass right now. Yeah. Especially when they land on your food, bro. Like, what are you scheming with my food, bro?
No, they just shit on the food, bro. You know that, they carry parasites and stuff. That's why I always like make sure no fly sits on my food.
Wait, repeat that one more.
Or shits on my food. Bro, if they're eating shit, they eat shit. You know that.
But they shit on your food?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they shit on your food. Yeah, they excrete stuff on your food. Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, I've had flies land on my food. Right, I'll just shoo them away afterwards. But then I'll eat that bite.
No, I will. I'm so
Wait, no,
I'm so into this, bro. If I'm in a restaurant and a fly lands on my plate, I'm like, nah, bro, I need a new plate. I'll pay for another one.
Are you fucking me right now?
No, I'm not. They excrete.
So when they do this shit, they actually are up to no good, bro.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, of course, bro. When have you ever seen anyone do this and they're up to some good, bro?
Nah, bro, you're tripping, bro.
I'm not tripping, bro. Trust me, search it up.
No, I knew flies like. I knew flies throw up and they eat their throw up when they're eating, right? But I thought that was only decomposed food, right? Because you always see flies around like fucking rotten food and shit. I didn't realize they ate fucking fresh food. Like I didn't realize they would eat the. So you're telling me they do this shit right here? They scheme up, right?
Yeah.
They do this. They rub their face like some light skin.
Yeah.
But and straight afterwards they vomit on your shit.
They eat your food and they also excrete stuff.
So I'm eating fly shit right now.
I don't know. Are you eating flies? Right
well, when they have my food, bro, there's flies at work, G.
Yeah. No, you need to get rid of those motherfuckers. Get the fly spray, bro. I keep one handy in your pocket, G.
Yeah, I'm having an existential crisis right now, bro. I did not know this.
Or just keep the those electric fly swatters, the electric fly swatters. Yeah, just keep one in your pocket all the time. But yeah, I mean, enough about flies and all of that. There's a couple of things that I also want to go through. So those are small things that people may overlook. Hydration, electrolytes. And it also really helps if you have a smartwatch, because you can track how much fluid you might have lost, how much fluid do you need to take in, how much salt loss, what your heart rate is during each speed.
You're right, bro.
Or that pacing.
Your smartwatch would always tell you how much you need to replenish afterwards.
Yeah.
Did you actually follow that?
I followed that. Yeah.
Bro, I'd never followed that.
I followed that.
See, now you see, like from our content, you see why his time was what he wanted and why I suffered the way I suffered.
I think it's all about it's not just about nutrition. It's all about timing of what you eat as well. Like, what do we eat the night before?
From this conversation, I'm just realizing you had a structured program. Right? I did this shit on a whim. That's
pretty mean, bro. Like you okay? Think about it.
Don't give me no pity. No, carry on.
No.
Don't give me no.
I'm not giving you no pity thing, but like think about it. You injured yourself.
Yeah.
Right. And you kept working, and you went into the race injured.
Yeah, but that's
you ate not much.
I did it
before the race.
Though.
It doesn't matter. That means it's just another testament to your willpower, your mental willpower. Then you injured yourself during the marathon. You had no gels, and you still finished.
These are all things that I put on myself.
Yeah,
I'd have no gels because I was scared of taking a dump during the thing, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I injured myself because I fell out of a ditch and then I crashed into someone. If I had paid attention, so it literally all sounds like my fault at the same time.
Well, did you know for next time?
Hell no.
No, next time.
No, next time.
Okay.
We win this.
What else? Would you say? I would say eating is definitely harder than the physical training aspect, because you can just go out there and run. You know what I mean? Eating the right thing at the right time. That I find that very hard.
And there's different disciplines as well, right? Like discipline during training is way easier.
Yeah.
Because you see the results straight away.
Yeah.
Disciplining in nutrition, bro, you would not see the results until like way later.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the trap most people fall, right? They want to see results fast.
But their nutrition's off.
Yeah. They want to see results fast, right? And with training, you get those results fast. With nutrition, you don't really, reap the benefits or sow the benefits?
Reap the benefits. Yeah.
Reap the benefits until way later. Until like you're hurting and your body's recovering a lot faster, or your body's feeling a lot lighter when you're running and whatnot. You don't seem like you need to push yourself enough.
I mean, if you want to be healthy, if you want to get healthier, just do a marathon.
Because you're forced to actually change your diet.
You're forced to change your diet. You're forced to change everything: your sleep, your diet, your training schedules, your training schedule.
You say schedule?
Yeah. What did you say?
Hold on.
You say schedule.
Yeah, I say schedule.
Schedule, potato, tomato.
Motherfucker, we grew up in the same household, bro. And it's just now that I realized you say schedule.
Training schedule. Yeah. Is that right or is that wrong? I don't even know. I don't really care. But
I'm just surprised we learn English the same way.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe because people around you say schedule more. I don't know.
Okay. Sorry to cut you off.
No, that's all right.
Another epiphany that I had.
So a race day nutrition strategy. What did we eat the night before? We had spaghetti bolognese.
And pizza.
No, did we have pizza, spaghetti bolognese, or did we just have pizza?
We had two meals, bro.
We had pizza.
Right at the
lunchtime.
No, we had spaghetti. Around lunch. No, did we have pizza afterwards? No, you're right.
We had pizza and spaghetti bolognese. Yeah. But we had
anything carb heavy, basically.
Yeah, we made sure that we ate at least 2 hours before going to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ate 2 hours before going to sleep, so that way your body can digest the food, clear out the waste. You're ready for that. Boom, boom, boom. Whatever race time you're getting, or you want to get. Morning of the race, we already went over that.
in the last episode.
And during a little bit over this time as well, you know, bagels and stuff. Wake up at 2-3 hours, depending on how long you have, how much you need to commute. Like 2 hours before you need to actually do the race, eat, so your body digests and you're not feeling too heavy. Drink heaps of water. I think I drank a liter of water before that.
Because you don't drink water, you don't stop at the aid stations, eh?
I did, but I only stopped at like 2 or 3. But I did a half marathon. Today, Junior.
In an hour and 45 minutes, you stopped at 2 aid stations.
Yeah, I think I dropped 2 or 3. Yeah,
that's crazy to me, bro. So you only had like 3 cups of water, right?
Yeah, but like you, technically, you shouldn't be drinking too much water.
Because what, you get a stitch?
You get a stitch.
You know the one thing that I didn't do, bro?
What?
Bro, people all the time are like, oh, endurance athletes, they have high sugars and whatnot.
Yeah.
I never had that stuff. I never tried that sugar. They were hanging out Coke, never had that. Because I was like, this is stupid. But like looking back at it, you go online, bro, and be like, yeah, I'm doing a 300k bike ride and I'm having like a liter of Coke. I'm like, what the hell?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Coke during a fucking your training is just.
Bro, I swear to God, G.
That's insane to me. Like, I don't get it. I guess you're having sugar.
It's what short forms of energy.
Yeah, but like if you're having zero sugar Coke, your body doesn't utilize that sugar anyway because it's.
No, these guys are having red Coke, bro. So sorry, like normal Coke, yeah.
I guess but sugar, energy. So what worked and what didn't work? I think for me, it was. I should have increased my protein intake. I'll go with the what I should have done. Increase my protein intake, and manage my sleep better. But everything else went well. You know, carb intake, meal timings, and all of that was good. Training was good. What about you?
I'll second that, bro. I'll second the protein one. I also hoped. Okay, so I also should have balanced out strength training and running as well. Actually followed a nutrition plan because I did that. I was like, oh sweet, I'm running, so I'll just eat as much as I want and I won't gain weight. So it's like a win-win to me. I like food and I get to eat more of it and I just get to run, right? So I wish I actually followed a nutritional plan and not lied and be like, yeah, I'm doing it. Because this is probably news to you now, eh?
Yeah, I thought you were following it, eh?
Yes, I probably did. I wish I did that.
In my opinion, that was a good... That's a good point to make. To follow your nutrition plan.
Yeah, there you go. So for any of you guys who want to run a marathon afterwards, learn from our mistakes.
Let us know. Maybe we
let us know how it goes as well. What's the next marathon in New Zealand? It's Christchurch first, right? Or Queenstown?
I don't know, but I just do Auckland. I'm not traveling for a marathon. I'm gonna go to another city to run, bro.
I also don't understand. So I did the marathon, right, bro? Bro, people pay a copious amount of money, bro, to be able to put themselves through hell. Yeah. Like, why are we doing this right now, bro?
Because that's just human nature.
Human nature to just be in uncomfortable positions.
It depends on your goal, eh? You want to be disciplined? You got to put yourself through the hard yards, man.
Yeah, but is running a marathon really like a $4,000 trip to New York?
I mean, if it's your sport, then, you know.
Bro, I'm saying like regular people do this, bro. Like regular people with jobs, bro. Regular people with jobs and families and shit.
I mean, I guess you get a holiday as well.
Barely. Oh, true. Yeah, you get to travel, eh?
Yeah, you get to travel.
But would you be able to enjoy your thing? Like you said, when you go to London, bro, what's your plan?
No, you could do the marathon and then extend your stay.
Okay, so what's your plan for? Let's just on some like future plans. What are your plans? So you want to do because
I do want to do the London marathon. Right? I don't know.
What would be your plan, bro, for London?
I'd go there a week before the marathon, train, do the marathon, and then for 2 weeks stay there, and then just.
So after the marathon, when you're recovering and your body sucks and your body hurts.
No, I mean my body didn't hurt after the marathon.
Say so.
It didn't really hurt after the marathon.
Dude, I was gone for like a week, bro.
Cooked for like the morning after, but after that it was fine because I just did an ice bath and a hot bath.
This is crazy. I was limping for like a week at work, bro. Oh no, wait, that's because of an injury as well, and my hips as well.
Yeah, you had an injury.
Okay. I was like, why was I limping so much then?
Well, anyway, I think we're done. We talked about nutrition. We could probably have done a longer episode, but we don't want to bore you too much.
Yeah, I mean, you just learn from our mistakes. That would be the key.
He can do the outro. I did the intro. You can do the outro. Learn from our mistakes.
We're gonna learn from our mistakes. Remember, mistakes are just opportunities for improvement. You know, if there wasn't any mistakes, there wouldn't be any growing of individuals.
Yeah.
As the late great Kobe Bryant said, it's the
Stoic.
journey.
Stoic.
It's the journey of it's the journey, not the destination.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got another one, bro. Hold up. Mistakes are just solutions waiting to be accomplished.
Okay, I don't get that one, but good. Yeah, I'll let you have that one. Yeah, that sounds cool.
That sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Damn, bro, you're putting me on the spot now. I can't think of it. What did Bob Ross say, bro? Mistakes are just happy accidents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You live and you learn. You
learn.
live, laugh, love. Live and learn.
Live, laugh, love.
There you go.
Love,
that's
love.
it.
Love your job, don't job your love.
There
All
you go.
of
That's
that
the one.
stuff. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you on the next one.